You know, it's really a bitch. I just spent 20 minutes recording my cold open. I thought it turned out pretty well. I didn't have the microphone plugged in. So I have to do it all over again. And I hope, since these are unrehearsed and they're one-take deals, I hope I can cover everything I covered before. So we'll give it a shot. This is John Manzione. You're watching The Cold Open. This is my Vision Spinner 2. My Aspire X-Jet, Aspire? No, it's X-Jet, and it's an X-Jet Spider. It's not an Aspire CE5. This is an X-Jet Spider. This is what I've been using for my everyday, get out of the way, let's just be, let's just go about our business kind of vaping. This is what I use. And I love these little buggers. They give a good amount of vapor. Battery lasts practically all day long, and it's great flavor in these spiders. So, I will, when I get in the mood, I want to really, I'm having some friends over and we're vaping, for the sole reason of, hey, let's vape. Then I'll pull out the big guns, I'll pull out my big guns and my tanks and stuff, and I will, I'll talk Tom in a rapid quad coil or something. Hey, Tom, come here, buddy. And he'll do it, and we'll have a grand old time. But most of the time, it is just this little thing. I'm not out to impress anybody, and neither are you, right? I mean, we're out to get the best flavor and the best vapor, and that's it. We're not, unless we're in a competition, folks, we're just enjoying ourselves. It's a hobby. And once you get past that, I'm a smoker trying to quit business, then you're vaping because you like it, and you're vaping because it's a hobby or an interest or a passion or whatever. It's a passion for me. And it can be a passion for me even when I don't use the high-tech stuff, because I just love exploring the flavors. You got me? So, so anyway, this does the job. Well, I have found something recently that I am actually using more than I'm using this. And I never thought that would happen. And what it is the Aspire sub-ohm battery. These are very cool. I have one set up right here. And these are made specifically for the Aspire Atlantis sub-ohm tank. And the electronic-wise, they're matched perfectly. And this thing feels, oh, it is a little heavier. I mean, I'm not BS you. This is a little heavier. But it's the same kind of, the same kind of thing. I can, take this wherever I go. I can watch a movie with it. I can go to the store with it. I can drive with it. I can do anything I want with it. Like I used to do with this. It's no big deal. You just fill your tank and you're off on your way. But boy, what a difference. Watch this. Now I'm going to take the same kind of a vape. I'm going to take a long hit with this. And believe me, you'll be impressed. If you've never seen this in action, you will be impressed, because it's really good vapor for a $7 clear miser. And it's not bad. The draw is kind of tight, but, it's not bad. Now watch this. This is the Atlantis tank and the sub-ohm battery. Oh. It's like, really, who needs that much vapor? It's fun though. It's special. This is 6 milligram nicotine. It's not like that 18 milligram stuff that when I reviewed this, or when I demonstrated this, the Atlantis tank, I was using the 18 milligram, and that was, man, I felt it. I got dizzy. It was terrible. But this is amazing. This really is amazing. So anyway, I'm not going to give you a rundown of the Atlantis tank because because our buddies over at Vapor Trail channel, Tony, he did what I think is the epitome of a tank review for this. He went over it top to bottom. He gave you all the specs. It's absolutely phenomenal. If you haven't seen it yet, I recommend that you do, because these little guys, they're a little bit expensive now. They're less expensive than the Kangaroo sub tanks, which I'll get to probably tomorrow morning. But this is a good tank. It's a really good tank, well made, and it performs like a mother. And we're going to be giving some of them away. But anyway, let me talk about this battery. Ow! Talking about the sub-ohm battery. This deal, I think it's about $35. $35, $37, something like that. We didn't pay that. I bought like 50 of them. So we have a wholesaler, and so all this and that. I didn't even bother looking up the retail. That's how stupid I am. But anyway, it's almost like a mechanical mod, even though it's a self-contained battery. This is not like the other Aspire that takes an 18650, and you you could charge it up, take it out, whatever. This is self-contained. This does not come apart. It is a 650 in here, I imagine, but it's 2200 mAh, I believe, and all kinds of. You probably can't see this, but we'll try to put it in the description. Lots of vent holes here for it, and it's got a very, very reliable spring switch. And even the pin in here is spring-loaded, so yes, it works with this perfectly. Okay, but if you wanted to put anything else in here, like the Kangaroo sub tank or a Delta, then it'll fit. It'll use it. Put anything in it, and it really. Where the hell are all my tanks? Seriously. Now, don't you come in here and do this then? Come on, Joe. Get over here and do this. I mean, I'm sure people would love to meet you. It's not as they're making it sound like this is very easy. This is not easy to do. Especially when you screw up. No, I don't want. I just want to know where all my tanks are. That's all. I had a lot of tanks in here. What the hell happened to them? I got the coil heads in them. Anyway, I'm sorry. So anyway, where the heck was I? I'm really sorry about this. This is the second time I'm going through it. So I've taken a lot of drags from this Atlantis tank, and I guess I'm getting, it's only 6 milligrams, but I think I'm getting high again. This is a carbon fiber battery, as switching subject. This is a carbon fiber material on the outside, smooth, but it's like very, very durable. It's extremely durable, and stainless steel top end here. Anyway, like I said, the pin in here is adjustable. It's springy, not adjustable. It's automatically adjusts. So no matter what you put in there, it's gonna get a nice solid connection, and it's when it's fully charged, it puts out a 4.2. I think you have to recharge it when it's 3.9 volts. It's got around there. It tells you to recharge it, and that's really my only negative about this tank, about this battery, is that it's not regulated. You know what I mean? It's not. I wish if they put a little bit more circuits in here, they could regulate it, and it could put out 4.2 up until the time that it needs to be recharged, and then it shuts off. And I think that's what they should have done. But perhaps they'll do that with the next one. Maybe they didn't know there'd be a market for something like this to work with something like this, but they should have, because it is dynamite, and it lasts all day. I mean, I woke up this morning. I had a fully charged one ready to go. I woke up this morning. I grabbed it. I slapped this tank on it, and I filled this tank up twice so far, and I'm about halfway done. As a matter of fact, I had this thing probably a quarter way up here when I started my first video without the microphone, and it's already down quite a bit. So it does burn through the juice very fast, but the battery will last a good long time. So what we're going to do is we are going to as soon as we can get this thing sorted, we have a few more giveaways to do and stuff, but we're going to give away a complete vaping set. Now, we have decided to go ahead and order 50 Aspire USB rechargers. They're really cheap, like $1 a piece or something. So we're going to order 50 of those, and so we can put that with this. So it might take another 7 days before they come in, and so the giveaway will consist of the Aspire Atlantis, the sub-ohm battery, and the USB charger. So you can be doubly sure that you're charging it like Aspire wants you to, and not using, even though any USB charger will work with it. I have a couple from my vapor store. I have a couple from Vision, and they charge fine. And it's a 510 connection, but most USB chargers will take both anyway. So I had no problem with it. And so that's what we're going to do. We're going to create that kind of a giveaway so that you can just keep the three components together and just have this sub-ohm kit with you wherever you want to go. And it's not a big, it's not a big deal. You don't have to wrap any coils. You don't have to carry around this big, humongous, deal like an IPV or something like that. This will give you sub-ohm performance, great vapor, great flavor, and just something that is really in the same class as this as far as weight and size. And I think that's a good thing to do. I'm going to take one more hit because I need to do that while I train my... You know what? We'll throw in some coils too. Got a couple hundred coils, so throw some of those in too. Oh, and Jacob's back. You want to come up? You want to come up? Come on. Come here. He was up here the first time. You're sitting right here. Then I knew I forgot the microphone, so I said, "Oh, great." Now, and then he left. He said, "You can't do the job, then I'm leaving." So, all right. Anyway, before I go, I want to tell you about something else too. Ceramic coils in glassomizers are becoming a thing now, and we're working with a guy. First name is Ben, and he reps for a company called Hygeia. And they sent us some of these tanks, and Tom is going to use one over the weekend. I think Julia is as well, and they're going to do a review on that. And from what I understand, these things are supposed to be really, really good. There's the airflow controller, there's the ceramic coils, and I have no idea what the ohms rating is, but it probably says right here, but I don't have my glasses on, so, forget that. What do you want? Come up? Want to come up? Huh? Want to come up? So anyway, that's really about it. And tomorrow, Smoking Joey and I are going to do a Vooz review together. Hopefully we'll do it a little bit better than we did last time. I think we're going to do a Skype thing with multiple cameras. And it worked out pretty well. We did a couple tests on that. It worked out pretty well. So I think we're going to try that. And then also tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to come back here and I'm going to do another review or demo, whatever you want to call them. I won't call these things reviews that I do. I don't think so, but I'm just talking to my audience, We're going to do this, the Kanger sub tank. We got ours in, we got our 50 in, and I want to sit down and put together some sort of a demo for it, talk about it, and also kind of put together a giveaway to give away some of those too. And I got a lot of stuff coming, a lot of giveaways coming, a lot of new reviews are coming, a lot of new stuff's being released before Christmas. Now, I mean, you've seen it, you've seen most of it. There's still a couple more that they're going to at least be announced before Christmas, and then maybe if they don't make it into the vendors or into the vape shops by Christmas, they'll be shortly thereafter in January. It's going to be an exciting time. We have some major new stuff coming out on a whole new level. I mean, I would say this is a whole new level. This takes sub-ohm vaping and puts it in the hands of mainstream vapors. And I consider myself a mainstream vapor. And when you have got a tank that performs this well, and you can pop in another coil when you need to, and charge the battery that looks like a spinner, what do you got? You got the perfect sub-ohm vaping tool for mainstream vapors, and I think it's going to be major. I think it's going to be major. Guy, seriously, you want to come up? Come up. He every time I try to grab him, he runs away. All right. So anyway, that's all for me today, really. And look for our videos tomorrow, and have a great weekend, and enter that artist collection giveaway we got going on right now. There's 4 more days, or 3 more days, depending on when you see this. So enter that. It's no big deal. Just enter it. You don't have to do anything. You don't even have to make a comment anymore. Just do it. And if you like it, subscribe to this channel, because I would really appreciate it. You know, let's come on. Let's do this, because let's have some fun. And that's it. Till next time.